Kwe kakina pijashig, oma pijashig Madahòkì. Hello everyone and welcome. Welcome to Madahòkì Farms as we've just finished the grand entry happening here for our Ottawa Summer Solstice competition powwow. We're just getting rolling with some Intert Tribals happening after grand entry. You can see the dancers are all making their way to the dance floor behind me. And so what this is it's really an opportunity for non-Indigenous folks to submerge themselves into the dance, be with the dancers, get to know each other, because that's truly what reconciliation is. started with our second Intert Tribal, where we're going to invite all the participants and all of the spectators to come in and to join us in the circle. And then followed by that, we're going to get ready for our tiny tots that are going to be dancing just behind us. These are our first time dancers. These are our next generation. So we create that space for them in the circle. So let's take it away and watch some of this wonderful dancing.
There you have it there. Creek in the house. Good song, good song. Hope you guys are enjoying yourselves out there. I know it's a little bit of a tight squeeze, but having a good day today. It's not too hot. It's still a little hot out there, but we're going to move on down to Ottawa River. You guys are up next. And then we're going to go on down to Sacred Flag Sunrise Scouts and Madahòkì Confederacy to finish off this drum rotation. Each and every one of our drums are in contest this afternoon, so they're singing their best songs for all of you dancers. So let's get out there and let's fill that dance floor up. As Jeremy says, we are ready to go on down to the Ottawa River. Contest is on. Judges to move on down to Sacred Flight. Sunrise Dance and Wabanaki Confederacy, you're on deck, and we're asking our Tiny Top categories to please be standing by. Immediately following our Tiny Tops, we'll go into our Golden Age categories. Golden Age categories, please be standing by as well. And then we'll head on into our juniors, teens, and adult divisions. Jeremy says we're good to go. Sacred Flag Contest.
And there you have it. We just finished all of our Intert Tribals, and you can see all the dancers are clearing the dance floor as they're getting ready for the first, I guess you could say, competition of the day. What we're gonna do first is we're gonna have all of our first-time dancers and our tiny tots out on the dance floor as a way of honoring our next and future generations.
Again, like I said, we're gonna go all the way through.
So what you can see here, all of our first-time dancers are making their way out to the grounds. You can see them fastening their jingles, putting their shawls on, making sure the bustles are nice and secure. We want to make sure that none of our feathers, nothing falls down. But then again, these are our first-time dancers, our tiny tots, our future generation that are one day going to carry on the traditions of our people.
All right, order 3, please.
first. Spectators, everybody participants, if you're looking to disqualify your favorite dancer.
So what you can see happening just behind us after the Tiny Tots, they're all lining up so that they can get their number entered in, so that they can get their honorarium for participating. So following this, what we're going to be going into is our contest happening throughout the day. And we're going to start with the Women's Golden Age. So you'll see all of our golden, beautiful aged people that are going to be competing on the dance floor just behind me momentarily.
All women's traditional golden age women's traditional 50 plus come forward. Your first contest will be Young Tribe. You'll have a traditional golden age women's song.
So what you can see happening here, that the MCs are deliberating, and what they've done is they've broken down a few of the categories. What you're going to see here is going to be the women's traditional. You're also going to see the golden age women's fancy, and also the golden age women's jingle. You can see the dancers are starting to make their way out onto the dance floor. They're going to be singing, or sorry, the drum is going to be singing. It's going to be a traditional song, nice and slow for these women so that they can strut their stuff. So they're just doing a final call here just to make sure that nobody's missed in their category. And here we go. We're about to get started into the first women's competition of the day. These are our golden age women. These are our caretakers. These are our life givers. So you can see here we have the women's traditional golden age that are lining up. They've just competed and the judges are tabulating their points to try to pick who is going to win the cash prize this weekend on Sunday. So as you can see, they just finished up. They got their tabulation marks. They're clearing the dance floor. The next category that we have prepared is going to be the Golden Age Jingle. So all the jingle dress dancers are going to make their way out so that they could do their first contest of the weekend. There'll be more contests happening throughout the weekend, and each one of the dancers gets a tabulation point for each part of that they participate in. So you can see here, they're clearing the dance floor and all the women's jingle are starting to come out here. So stay tuned for their next Golden Age competition.
Eagle River Jingle. Jingle.
So they just finished up the Golden Age Women's Jingle behind me. They're getting tabulated for their marks for this weekend. So the next thing that's going to be followed is the Women's Golden Age Fancy that's going to be happening just behind me. Now, what's really interesting and what's really important to know is that when we come together and to do powwow, it's about sharing the culture. It's about getting to know one another, having the opportunity to come out here, get to know our other brothers and sisters. It's an opportunity to submerge yourself into a real, authentic experience. Here at Madahòkì Farm, we're getting kicked off here today with the Golden Age competition that's going to be happening. So we have our women starting off, and so this next competition is going to be the Golden Age Women's Fancy, and then we're going to be followed by our Golden Age Men's categories.
I see two. And that's our final. And are we ready to rock? Eagle, fly, Golden Age Women's Fancy. Our Golden Age went fancy. Those two beautiful contesting dancers. And don't forget to check out all the
What's really interesting and a key component to know when you come to Powwow is that the dancers aren't actually competing against themselves. They're competing with the drum. As you can see, the competition going on behind me as well with all of the drummers. Each drum has an opportunity to showcase what they have. So right now we're getting ready to go into our men's style, Golden Age, and so it'll be our men's traditional. These are our warriors, our hunters. Traditionally or historically speaking, it would have been them, and after a great hunt or a war party, they'd come back to the community and they would tell stories. Each one of our dances is so descriptive and has such a rich history and culture of where it comes from. And so these men are going to tell their story on the dance floor momentarily.
bag up here.
So what you just saw is our Golden Age men's grass dancing. And the story that comes with that is it's our protectors. In a time, historically speaking, it was these men that were the first ones in the new location where new villages were being put up to make sure that the women and the children were safe. You can see when they dance, they imitate that prairie grass blowing in the wind. I'm really excited to see this next competition that's going to be happening, and it's going to be our Golden Age Men's Fancy. And this one is a little special. It's different from the men's traditional. The men will have 2 bustles on their back, and they're going to dance really, really fast. What you're going to see right behind me, let them take it away. Participants, dancers are all honoring this Golden Age man, dancing his fancy. They're throwing money on there to honor this man and his journey with dancing.
Together, 50 plus men's dancing. And I know we talked about it earlier. But that's a little bit different there. For your champion right there, Junior Girls Traditional. Looking for Junior Girls Jingle. That song's going to go on down to Madahòkì Farm.
Confederacy.
So what we just saw is our junior women, so our young women's traditional. As you can see, she won by acclamation this round anyway. What's going to happen is the next portion that we're going to be doing is the teen girls jingle. So these are all our young and up-and-coming jingle dress dancers that are coming to compete for a chance to win the prize money this weekend.
In just a moment, we're going to go to you for a good contest song. Jordan says we're good to go. Wabanaki Confederacy! Wabanaki Confederacy for our junior girls jingle. Let's get our fancy shawl dancers to please start making your way out into the dance arena.
So there you have it. We just had our teens jingle do their competition, their first competition of the day. The next thing that's going to be happening is the teen girls fancy. And so the story that comes with fancy is very interesting. It comes of a time where the women's dances were very stationary and very close to the ground. And so there was a young woman who decided that she had enough and she wanted to dance fast like the men. She actually entered a men's competition in disguise and won. They finally decided at that point in time that it was time for the women to have their own fancy dance. So what you can see is these next up-and-coming fancy dancers making their way to the dance floor.
One quick announcement to Overton North, their Cree. Good song.
And that's a wrap for our junior categories for male and female styles. The next thing that we're going to get into is our teen categories. And as you can see behind me, the women's traditional are making their way out so that they can do their first competition of the day. You can see from these dancers that there's a few different styles going on here. We have our old style and we have a contemporary style. The old style would be the one with the scrub and the movement up and down, whereas the more traditional contemporary style would be number 219 dancing, and the way she dances, never lifting her feet off of the ground. It's said that the woman's traditional is like prayer in movement. So what you just saw behind me is the woman's jingle. And the story that comes with that is a very fascinating one. It was a young girl who was actually quite sick, in fact, on her deathbed. And so her grandfather had a dream, a beautiful dress with little teardrops hanging from it. When he approached the elders and asked why he kept dreaming of this dress, they instructed that he had to make the dress and put it on the young woman. The first time they put that dress on the young woman, she sat up in her bed. The second time, she stood up. And the third time, they took her to an arbor similar to the one you see behind me, and she danced. Now this dress is respected all across Turtle Island as a healing dress. So you can see our future generation just behind us getting tabulated, and they're getting ready to go into their teen. They're getting ready to go into their teen fancy competition. You can see the difference of style. They have the long shawl so that they can get their movement going. You see the beautiful plumes up on top, and these dancers are going to dance really fast. This is one of the fastest styles that we have for the female, and they're going to float around a little bit like butterflies.
Jordan says we're good to go. Eagle Flight Singer.
Got to pick that one up.
And we are back at it. Once again, calling our...
We have one of the judges here with us today. Could you introduce yourself?
Jose Bourgeois from Pikwakanagan.
And so when you're judging, what is some of the things that you're looking for?
I remember from a long time ago being told that when you dance, you're dancing against the drum and not other dancers. So as a judge, I'm looking at their feet to make sure that they're on time with the beat. And when there's a change up in the pace, does their feet get faster? Do they nail a trick stop? And do they nail the ending?
Wow, that sounds like it's a very difficult job to do. What do you think?
I enjoy it. I think it's a progression and evolution in the circle to be a dancer and then to be asked to judge your peers or just other people in the circle. I'm very honored whenever I'm asked.
There you have it from one of our judges. There they go with another round of Intert Tribals.
And thank you to Bear Creek for singing an awesome song.
Wow, what a sight. And we have with us one of the dancers. Could you introduce yourself and what style you dance?
My name is Selena Kato Mataswek, and I come from Zabasking First Nation, and I dance Woman's Fancy.
Wow, that's a really fast-paced dance, is it not?
Sure is.
How long have you been dancing?
Well, I'm in Golden Age, so a long, long time.
Wow, and so I also saw that you were judging last night. What are some of the key points that you look for when you're judging?
Well, we look for, number one, they dance on beat, they stop on time, and what kind of fancy footwork they will bring to their style of dance.
Wow, that sounds like it's a very difficult job. Thank you so much, Selena. As you can see, they're getting ready for their next style, which is going to be our teen men's grass.
Junior division grass dancers, you should be out of the dance arena at this time. Your song once again is going to Ottawa River. Ottawa River. Jeremy is good to go. His judges are there, just waiting for the high side from Detroit's biggest fan. He says, "Let's go, Ottawa River." Contest is on. Junior boys fancy going once, going twice.
So what you can see happening here momentarily is they're trying to give space to see if there is a junior men's fancy. As you can see, they've made the decision that there isn't a contestant to compete into this. And so now they're going into the men's traditional. You can see those men traditional coming to take the stage.
Sunrise Scouts will have teen boys grass, and Wabanaki Confederacy, you'll have teen boys fancy.
We have one of the drummers. Could you introduce yourself, your drum, and where you're from?
Danse, my name is Joel Wood. I'm from Muscogee, Alberta, and I sing with Northern Cree.
Northern Cree, wow. And so tell me a little bit about your drum.
Northern Cree's been around since 1982. I joined the group in '97. I think I was about 9 years old, and I've been with the group since.
What's your favorite part about drumming?
the opportunities, the experience, the travel, the goodness that comes from singing. You know, we sing on this drum, the energy that comes off of it. It's a whole lot of good energy, good medicine and healing.
Thank you so much, Joel. I hope you have a wonderful weekend.
Thank you.
And there you have it from Northern Cree, Joel Wood. And now, as you can see behind us, we have our teen men's traditional.
Sacred Flag. Wow. He's got her. George says we are good to go. Sunrise Scouts.
You can see behind me, we have our teens men's grass, and he's out there by himself. But what's happening is if we look over down to the drum pit, what we're starting is our drumming competition. Each one of the drums is going to be skillfully tabulated on their singing, their drumming, the beats that they hit. And what's, again, really important to know, as a dancer, you're not competing against other dancers. You're competing and dancing against the drum. And a big reminder about those drums, that's the heartbeat of Mother Earth, and it is to that music that we dance. So now you can take a look over down what's happening at the drum pit. You can see the judges standing around. They're all trying to tabulate and make sure that they can hear the music that's happening, making sure that everybody is able to fill out their judge notes. And you can see, as the drums are going, there's a lot of spectators going to try to record so that they can learn those songs and dance and improve each one of their dancing.
Sometimes if they're even listening to me, brother.
I don't know, but I am, brother.
So what you see behind me is the teen category of the fancy. Now this is one you're not going to want to miss. These dancers are incredibly fast with their footwork and the movement, I'm out of breath just even talking about it. So make sure you tune in and catch this style of dance.
My bro listens to me though. The only place I get heard is the MC stand, man. When I'm at home, nobody cares what I think. Jeremy says we're good to go. We got two showstoppers in the building. George says, Wabanaki Confederacy.
Until this evening. So what's happening right now is our host drum is going to get us started with an Intert Tribal. We're going to do a couple Intert Tribals and then go into our adult categories.
Green.
capped at 15 singers. I have 9 registered, 6 more spots available for that. I know from the organizer, the special host, that contest song for the drum contest for the solo hand drum, we're looking for a song that you sing to a child, okay? A song that you hand drum song that you sing to a child. We're honoring our children that are in foster care, okay? That song, your first song is going to be a song you sing to a child. 6 more spaces available. All right, Young Tribe, Intert Tribal time.
lovely women's traditional out there, and they're dancing hard, spreading that good medicine. These are our life givers. These are the ones that bring us in to this circle. We honor them by standing for them generally, but because it's a competition, it's a little bit more of a contemporary style than what we're doing. So you can see that they're lining up to get tabulated for their points in order to try to win this weekend's competition.
You're going to have adult women's fantasy, Ottawa River, adult men's traditional sacred flight, adult men's grass, and going group to groups. All right. So judges, drums. We got a little switch here. Eagle flight. Eagle flight, you're going to have the first song on that.
So you can see what's happening here is we have a lot of women jingles in the adult category happening. So what they've just decided is they're going to split it into two groups. There'll be one group on a straight song, which means the beat continues on straight, and they'll break it up, and so there'll be another group of women's jingle for that adult category. Jingle is one of our newer styles of dance. It's only been with the people for about 100 years or so. It comes of that story of Maggie White, who was quite ill, and it originates from Northern Ontario. So you can see now that dancers dance this style all across North America, east to west coast. So as you can see, Group Run is lining up so that they can get tabulated for their competition. And we have the second group entering the dance floor. They're going to get their first shot at their competition for today. So you can see all the dancers are shaking hands to congratulate each other for their competition song, and they're going to create space for the second group that's going to come and compete for their first contest song. about the Jingle dress, you can see the cones that are laid on each one of the dresses. Well, those tins are actually from tobacco tins that are curled and rolled and fastened to the dress. Now, if you don't know, tobacco is one of the 4 sacred medicines that we use to pray with. And so that's another reason why this style of dance is a healing dance, is because the way that they dance is as if spreading that healing energy, that good medicine. And good medicine isn't always something that you can see or touch. Good medicine is anything that has the ability to raise the spirits of the people. And as you can see, these ladies dancing is definitely raising all the spirits here in the riding arena today at Madahòkì Farm for our Ottawa Summer Solstice Festival. When they raise their fans and they fan it out, that's giving out that good medicine to all the people. Wow, you can see there that that's quite a job to judge. We have 2 groups and all with phenomenal dancers. These judges definitely have their work cut out for them. I do not envy them at all. You can see behind me what we're getting ready for is the adult category for the women's fancy. The women's fancy are going to make their way, and then we're going to go into our men's categories. And that's our adult competition for this evening.
Because this is quite the festival and it grows each and every year. Judges are just finishing up their tallying here for their adult women's Jingle, and we'll move over to adult women's fancy. Second call, adult women's fancy.
So what you can see behind me is all the women's fancy coming out, and they're getting ready to do their adult category for the women's fancy. Now these women can fly. You don't want to miss this competition. This will be their first competition song of the day. can see here, there's a few different styles going on. We have our traditional with the shawl, and we also have a more contemporary style. The old style is the ones that you see dancing with the scarves, and their movement doesn't leave too far, meaning their arms don't go too high. The more contemporary style of the fancy, you can see with the shawl the way that they move, and they'll do flips, they'll do turns, they're gonna spin, and man, can they ever move.
Jordan says we are good to go, so on down to Sac Flag Contest.
Wow, what a competition. I don't envy these judges, and what a day. here at the Ottawa Summer Solstice Festival. Unfortunately, this wraps our time, but as you can see, we go rain or shine, no matter what. This will continue on for generally a couple days, but this unfortunately ends our time here. There's no word for goodbye in our language. It's too final, it's too definite. The word that we use in this territory is Madahòkì, which means I'll see you again. So miigwech everybody, and Madahòkì.
Until the 7 o'clock time frame.